Area educators in court today, both charged with having inappropriate relationships with students at their schools.
Our Jason Puckett joins us live from the courthouse with more on both of these cases. Jason.
Yeah, Janice Vaughn, let's start with the more recent case. 39-year-old Matthew Elliott, a track coach at Charlotte Country Day School. We're going to show you some video. We were here earlier today as Elliott left the courthouse after his first appearance. He was arrested yesterday, and charged with 2 counts of indecent liberties with a child. Court documents detail that between January and February this year, Elliott had a relationship with one of the female students he coached. Documents show he kissed the student multiple times and exposed himself to her. Now, the affidavit says that the school told investigators about a previous incident between Elliott and another student. However, when we reached out to Country Day, they said they had no previous reports involving Elliott from either current or previous students. Now, again, this was Elliott's first appearance in court today. He's now scheduled for a probable cause hearing on December 3rd. Now, upstairs in the courthouse today, also a hearing for 27-year-old Gabriella Neufeld as she accepted a plea deal. She is a former biology teacher at South Meck. She was facing 5 charges of sexual activity with a student. In court today, we heard from the DA's office how she maintained a sexual relationship with an 18-year-old student from October through November of last year. Now, today, she pleaded guilty to a lesser charge, 1 count of crimes against nature, and the court accepted her deal, dismissing the other charges. Now, Neufeld was in court till just minutes ago when we came down here for the show. She actually spoke herself here at the end, apologizing to her family, the victim's family, and the school. She said, in part, when she looks back at herself from last year, she said, quote, she doesn't recognize who she was. As of this point, her sentencing will be decided by the judge. We're told with that plea deal, it could be between 6 to 17 month sentence. Part of that will be served as probation, supervised probation. We will have more information from both cases up on our website, WBTV.com. For now, here, though, live at the courthouse, Jason Puckett, WBTV, on your side.
Jason, thank you.